Hi, I'm back with complete tutorial today, and let me run you through the entire makeup procedure and the products. So let's begin. I am using moisturizer here. I'm using Embryolisse moisturizer so that there is a clear base for foundation and there is no dry skin anywhere, and I would prefer using with my hands. Now I'm using Sephora primer, which is matte, and I'm only applying where I feel that there is more open pores. I'm using MAC under eye cream, and I'm using my ring finger and massaging under the eye. Now I'm using MAC Corrector palette. I'm using red and yellow, and depending upon how old the marks are, I will use accordingly just to conceal the marks. And then wherever I see any dark area or pigmented place, that's where I would want to use it, and not the entire face and load it with product. So my effort will be to use minimum product and only cover wherever it is needed. Since she doesn't have much dark circles, I'm only using to conceal to correct the under eye tired eyes if there is any, and any acne marks, any old marks. So effort is only to keep it as minimum as possible. Now I'll apply a little loose powder on the corrector so that my foundation doesn't get mixed with corrector. Now I'm using MAC Studio Sculpt foundation. I always create my shade, and here once again I check the shade and mix two foundation, and I'm trying to not overload it. I'll use this foundation and push it onto the skin and blend it all over with buffing brush or a kabuki brush. I like MAC Studio Sculpt because that has always worked very well on all my clients and has a good coverage. So that is always part of my vanity. Taking a little product just in case if there is any left out place, or which needs a little more coverage, since there every skin absorbs a little moisture from the makeup, and that is the reason makeup wears out quickly. So it takes a while to set the makeup. And now I'm using Tarte under eye concealer, but my purpose is to brighten up the under eye and the T-zone area or the highlighted area, just to brighten up the highlighting places wherever there is a need to highlight. So I'm blending it very gently with the brush, and I'm pushing it into the skin and not sliding away from one place to other. And I like this velvety Tarte for concealer, very smooth and velvety finish. You can check the other breakdown of the video for contouring and foundation. Now I'm setting the makeup with for Urban Decay makeup fixer. Little Tarte concealer over the eyes in case if there is any oily eyelid. I'm using matte eyeshadows to begin with, and I generally prefer using pink or peach as a base eyeshadow. I use mix of many companies, many brands. So here I've used Anastasia Mac palette, Anastasia palette, Urban Decay palette. So whichever, I'm not very I don't stick to any one shade, but I rather mix 2-3 shades. Now I'm applying on the socket area just to create the illusion of wider, deeper eyes. I will try to blend it and not make it look very stark at any one place. So blending is the key for everything in makeup, be it foundation or eye makeup. Blend, blend, blend is always my motto. Blend to avoid any sharp lines anywhere. Any sharp lines is generally a very big turn off. You don't like anything which is very sharp and edgy. Everything that is blended looks beautiful. And here I'm trying to create an artificial socket just to make her eyes look a little bigger. Now I'm tightlining it, the upper eyelid with kajal or kohl. I'm sorry, I'm covering up the screen. Now I'm doing the lower eyelid, filling with short strokes. I'm doing color bar under eye pencil. You can use it as a liner as well. I'm using it under the lower lid, lower lash. Now I'll set it with the eyeshadow that I've used on the upper eyelid. The wax of any kohl pencil or kajal pencil is supposed to be set with powder, and I'm trying to smudge it just to avoid any to avoid any sharp lines of the kajal. I've used Loreal gel liner. I think we missed that recording and hence it's not there in the video. So the gel liner of Loreal was used. I don't know, somehow I've tried all the brands, but I stick to Loreal gel liner. I'm smudging the darker brown with the liner. I'm blending. Please excuse my covering up the screen. I'm occupying half of the screen space and I'm really sorry for that. Please excuse me, as this is my first video and I'm also learning. So now I'll do her eyebrows. I will just try to fill in a little space and not make it very dark. I would rather keep it natural just by filling in a little space that I see. I avoid doing dark eyebrows because I somehow feel it looks fake. However, I would do it only when there is a need, but to keep it natural, I will only fill in the spaces I see between. So the reason of combing her eyebrows in between is just to keep checking if there is any gap or space left which is not filled. So every time you comb, you see the space left. With this spoolie, I'm just trying to blend in the product if there is where there is any stark stroke. I'm curling her lash to lift her eyes. I will count till 10. With the count of 10, I will be done with curling her lash, and I'm using Sephora mascara. This mascara gives a lot of volume to the lash, and hence I do not need to put any extra lash. Putting extra lashes always is not a good idea. I mean, depends upon the function, occasion. I feel the need. I'm highlighting the under the eyebrow area, the brow area, contouring her cheeks, her nose with powder, Anastasia Beverly Hills powder palette. I'm not doing any heavy contourings since she has a good face structure and I don't see the need. Again, as I said, blend. I'm contouring her jawline just to make it more structured, and using Benefit highlighter cream. I'm using it with my hands a little because I don't want to make it look oily, but just make it look glowy. Now I'm using powder blusher over it. Okay, I'm also contouring her forehead just to create a shadow. A little blending wherever needed. I'm using Elizabeth Arden lip balm. It's beautiful. It has aromatic fragrance. Essential oil. Now I'm using Soar from MAC to shape her lips. So when you're trying to give your fuller lips, it's always from top to bottom. Filling it all over. Using lip liner is always better for your lipstick to stay longer. A little more blusher, I feel, to give a little color on her face and not make it look very pale. Little highlighter again. So drop in your comments and feedback, and do let me know how did you find this video. What kind of looks or what kind of makeup would you like to see more. Please support, please like and share, and do support so that I improve better in my next video. Bye, take care.